Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandria. I'm a registered nurse and a freelance health content writer. And today I'm going to be talking about other options that you can partake in as a freelance health content writer. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to this channel. So this content is typically created for other nurses and healthcare workers who want to get into freelance writing. But obviously, if you have an interest in freelance writing, you may find this content helpful. So I've talked in a lot of my videos about freelance writing and getting started and how to create content and how to get the eyes of an editor or a business owner who's looking for someone to create their health content for them, and why nurses and other healthcare professionals are the perfect type of people to get into this area of work. But I know that sometimes freelance writing can get a little bit tiring or cumbersome, and you may be looking for other things to do within this space. The good news is, just like nursing, freelance writing and journalism has so many different things that you can partake in and dabble in and get some experience. And I've met freelancers who are doing things I would have never thought. I just assumed you had to have a degree in journalism and have a background and all of these different things in order to move out of just doing specific content writing for a specific audience. So I'm going to give you guys some things that you could be doing and some experiences that I've had as well. So the first thing is being a reviewer. You can be a reviewer for books, for articles, really for any content in which a potential client feels as though you are competent and capable in doing. So I've definitely had people reach out to me on LinkedIn representing a company that is well known for writing books. And if you think back to all of those nursing textbooks that we had, they were oftentimes the 5th, the 6th, the 9th, the 11th edition. Well, someone has to write that content. And a lot of the time it really is nurses and other people who have some type of background in writing about that content. So as a reviewer, your job would be to really make sure that that content is up to date, that it makes sense, that it is for the specific audience that the book is intended for, and that it's giving out accurate information. It'll be your job as a reviewer to check those sources that are cited in the book and really make sure that they're true, that they are accurate and go with the content. On the flip side of that, you can also be the chapter writer. So there are a lot of nurses and other freelance writers out there who write chapters within a book. This can be nursing textbooks, this can be any health content, anything that you are experienced in and have a background in. You can write chapters or even an entire book if you want. But again, it is a lot of work. Think back to those nursing textbooks. They were a little large, so just keep that in mind if you decide to go that route. And in terms of pay for reviewing and writing certain chapters, those are things that you just have to negotiate with the client. Okay, so another position that you can go into is being an editor. I've actually met a few editors who were once either freelance writers with no background in healthcare or nursing, and they maybe have a background in journalism, or they were nurses who started in freelance health content writing and quickly found themselves in an opportunity to be an editor. So editors have the opportunity to look at content of a certain genre, right? And they get to pick what makes sense for that specific company's target audience and mission, and the content is something that's relatable. Those are the things that you get to do as an editor. So a little bit less time writing and a little bit more time reviewing, probably a mixture of the two. You might find that this is something that really interests you. also an opportunity for you to practice negotiating your skills. As an editor, you should be hopefully making more than the writers, the people who contribute to the company. Website content creation. Okay, that's another one that I've seen and heard other nurses doing, creating the content for someone's website. So for example, med spas and IV hydration places are really hot right now in the market. A lot of those guys are really busy with their own business and getting it started. A lot of the time they will outsource things like the marketing and the website creation. So this is the perfect opportunity if you are a nurse or a healthcare professional who has some type of experience in those areas, to help them create their website, help them create the content, give them the background, give them the visual, and then go and create it, especially if you have any background whatsoever in graphic design, or maybe you did a really awesome job with creating your own website for your freelance health content writing. These are opportunities or things that you can use to leverage a position in website creation. Again, an awesome place for you to, or time for you to negotiate your pay for your skills set and your services. Okay, so this last one is part-time writer jobs. I have seen and been offered two positions to do this, and they're a little bit different from freelance health content writing or any freelance writing job, really, because you have the opportunity to come in and actually be staff for a company. Totally up to you if that's something that you choose to do. I really can't say for sure that at this point in my experience that there's really too many pluses and minuses going either way, but also remember that, with freelance writing, you really kind of get to pick and choose what you pitch to an editor, what you write. If you go into a part-time job as an actual writer that is brought on to the team, you may have a little bit less flexibility there. So that's all I have for this video. If you like what you've heard, please subscribe to this channel.